So, Mr. Cameraman, I will never forget the last words my uncle said just before he kicked the bucket. He said to me, "Brian, about how far do you think I can kick this bucket?" Oh, hello everyone, Brian Richards here. I apologize. I was busy talking to my imaginary cameraman. But I know you didn't come here to hear wisdom from my uncle. No, you came here to learn a self-working card trick. And I have to tell you, this trick is perhaps one of my favorites. I like it because it actually has kind of a double punch, if you will. So if you have a deck of cards, you're going to want to get it out, and let's get into today's tutorial. I'm going to take this deck of cards, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle the cards like so. Give it a nice little cut. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal the cards into 3 piles. Now what I do is I invite a volunteer to say stop whenever they want. And they have a free choice. They can stop me anywhere they want. Let's just say they say stop here. I might say, do you want to go a little further or you want to stay there? And they go, let's go a little further. That's fine. We can go further. And they say stop here. It doesn't matter. It's completely in their control. They can stop anywhere they want. So let's say they say stop right here. We're now going to turn over the cards that are on top, and it's a complete random choice like so. We're going to use those to mark where they stopped. And we're going to do this one more time. And I explain they can say stop whenever they want. So let's say they say stop right here. Again, we turn that face up just like so. Now here's what's amazing. We stopped at 4 different spots. We're going to see where we stopped. So the first one, we stopped right here, face up against this card right here. Okay. And then the next one, we stopped right here, up against this card right here. And then the next one, we stopped against this card right here. And then let's see, this one. Oh, looks like this one we stopped right here against this card right here. Now, here's what's pretty amazing. They could have stopped anywhere in the deck of cards. And we even gave them a choice to go a little bit further. But what's absolutely insane is that they managed to find the 4 aces. How crazy is that? But if you didn't think that was crazy, and I mean, I don't know what the math or odds is of that happening. But what's even crazier is that they also happened to find the 4 kings as well. That's pretty insane, right? I love this trick. And like I said, I like it because it's kind of got that little double punch. You think the trick is done, and then it goes just a little bit further, which I think is pretty cool. So let's get into the explanation. Honestly, if you set up the deck and do exactly what I did, the trick's just going to work for you. For this trick, you're going to need the 4 kings and the 4 aces. I mean, if you want to use 4 queens or whatever, you can do that too. And what you're going to do is you're going to take 3 of the kings. It doesn't matter which ones. You're going to put them on top. Then 3 of the aces are going to go on top of those kings. And then on the bottom, you're going to put a king and then an ace on the bottom. So the ace is the bottommost card, and the 3 aces are the topmost card, top of the deck as well. So that's basically your setup. Once you've done this, you're good to go. Now, if you want to do any kind of false shuffles, as long as you don't affect the top and bottom cards, you can do that. So one of the best ways, I think, to do that, if you don't want to affect the top and bottom, is to do a riffle shuffle, where you drop the bottom cards first, make sure they stay on the bottom, and then make sure you leave a good stack on top, so that, again, you don't affect the fact that you have your 3 aces and 3 kings, and then, of course, your ace and king on the bottom. You just don't want to change that. You can also do a false cut. One of the easiest false cuts, I think, is where you hold it fingers in front, thumb in the back, and you're just going to split it in the back, and you're going to take the bottom half, and you're just going to quickly put it over here, and then you're going to take the top half and you put it on top. You just kind of go boom, and then you slap that on top. It's not affecting the cards at all, because all you're really doing is moving the bottom half first, and then the top half you just slap it on top. So you can do a false cut like that if you want to. You don't have to, but if you do that, I think it just adds a little something. Now, what you're going to do is you're now going to deal into 3 piles. Now, this is important. You want to make sure you get past the first 6 cards that you deal, the aces and the kings. So once you get to this point, you're then going to continue to do this, and you're going to invite them to say stop whenever they want. So they can say stop, and it's totally up to them. They can say stop wherever they want. And let's say they say stop right here. I say, now if you want to, we can go a little further, or do you want to stay right here? And if they say they want to stay right here, that's fine. If they want to go further, that's fine too. It doesn't matter. So let's say they say they're happy here. All you're going to do is you're going to turn over whatever the top cards are. Doesn't matter what they are. To mark where they stopped. And then you're going to take this stack that's in your hand. You're going to put it on the leftmost pile. And then you're going to pick up all the cards, put it on the next middle pile. And then you're going to pick those up and put them on the rightmost pile. And then you're just going to do this one more time, except you're going to make just a single pile. And you're just going to, again, say to the volunteer to say stop wherever they want. And if they say stop here, great. Give them a chance. If they want to go further, maybe they want to go a little further, whatever. Wherever they stop, you're just going to take this card, you're going to flip it over. And then you're going to take this stack and you're going to put it on top. Once you've done this, the trick is done. All you have to do, you can spread them for a moment. You can say, look, you could have stopped anywhere so that they can see those cards face up. I gather them and I start from the top and I work my way down to the first face-up card. And when I get to it, I take whatever card is facing that face-up card and I put it forward. And then I take the remaining stack that's above that card and I put it right back here. And then I flip this over on top of the remaining deck and then I go again to the next card. There's the next one that's face up. Whatever it is facing, I put it forward. Take these cards, put it in the back. Turn this over, and then we go to the next one. Whatever is facing goes forward. These cards go in the back. This gets flipped over. One more time, whatever card is facing, these cards go in the back. This gets flipped over and can be put on top of that last pile. It doesn't matter. Now, once you've done this, it is done. And again, you want to pause here, and you want to remind them, hey, you could have stopped me anywhere. And maybe even remind them if they decided they wanted to go a little further. But we're going to see where you stopped. The crazy thing is, you ended up stopping at all 4 aces. Pretty crazy. Pause. Let them be amazed here for a moment. And then, here's the double punch. Not only were you able to find the 4 aces, the part I can't figure out is how on earth did you also manage to find the 4 kings? And that, my friends, is truly, truly amazing. So have some fun with this trick. It really is a great trick. I love it. And it's so easy to do. So if you enjoyed this trick, don't forget to hit like. Do subscribe to my channel. Please share my channel with others in your family, perhaps, or loved ones, or people who are magic enthusiasts. Oh, and by the way, there is a membership section. If you're interested in learning some more advanced magic, I'm going to be adding more stuff there as well. But between now and the next video, go and be truly amazing. And whatever you do, don't kick the bucket. It's not good. It's not good for your health. It's not good for your health.